Hey guys, Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory, going over the day 4 results for the 25-day challenge of the lineup optimizers. If you're new to this video, what I'm doing is taking them five lineup optimizers right here on the right: Fantasy Nerds, Draft Dashboard, Fantasy Labs, RotoQL, and DFS Army, tracking their optimal lineups for 25 days and seeing which one scores the most points. Um, If this is something you're interested in, make sure you hit the like button on the video. I appreciate that. And also subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button with the bell icon below. And that way you get future notifications of the videos I'm making. So far we've done 3 days worth, and here are the rankings after 3 days. Daily Fantasy Nerds first place, 872. Dashboards in second with 815. Fantasy Labs is in third with 810. Fourth place, RotoQL, 794, and fifth place, DFS Army with 783. All right, go ahead and jump into today's results. Oh, I guess last night's results. Sorry, these are the lineups that I submitted last night for these guys. Fifth place, DFS Army is coming in fifth place for the second day in a row. They scored a 250 point lineup for their optimal. As you can see here, I screenshotted their optimal lineup, and here are their DraftKings results from that lineup. 250 points, fifth place, DFS Army. Then we got fourth place, Fantasy Nerds coming in. Here's their optimal lineup. Here are their results, 250.75. So they just barely outscored DFS Army, but both of them didn't do too hot. Third place, we got RotoQL. They had 276 points for their optimal lineup. Here's their optimal. Here's their DraftKings results. 276 for RotoQL. Second place for last night's lineups. We have optimal lineup, draft dashboards, optimal lineup. Here's their DraftKings results. You can make sure that I have the right stuff by looking and matching them together. 290 points. The draft dashboard did pretty well last night. Funny thing is with draft dashboard is they're always projecting like 250 points. Like that's like their average, like 250 to 260. In the last 2 days in a row, they've scored like 290. So their projections are a little off, but they are picking good players here so far. And for first place for the second day in a row, this first place lineup optimizer has started out in last place for day one. They didn't have a very good start, but the last 2 days in a row, oh, I guess after day two they were in last place. So the last 2 days in a row here, they have got first place both times. That's Fantasy Labs. They're at 302 points. They had an awesome day the day before, and then they had an awesome day today. Their optimal lineup entered right here. Here's their DraftKings results. And it says they're ranked 123rd place. That's out of like 4,000 people. So if you go back here, see this one's 3,139 points for 250 points. So it's about a $4,000, a 4,000 person tournament I put this in. So for Fantasy Labs, optimal lineup to get 123rd is pretty good. 302 points, way to go. Here I have today's video results, as I just went over 302. Just you can kind of look that over. Here was the rankings before this video. I kind of went over that at the beginning of the video. The rankings after the video, all I do is add these video results to the before video, and that's how we get the after video. So we got, as of now, after this video, we got Daily Fantasy Nerds still clinging on to that first place. They've been pretty consistent, although they didn't do too well on this last lineup. Daily Fantasy Nerds has still stayed pretty consistent on their scoring, and they're up in first place with 1,122 points. Then we got second place, Fantasy Labs. They're closing in fast. They were down by 100 points 2 days ago. Now they're within 10 points. So we'll see if Fantasy Labs passes them up tonight. I'll be doing lineups tonight. We got third place, Draft Dashboard, 1105. See, all three of these are within 17 points, it looks like. So they're all pretty close. Here's where we got a pretty big gap after that. 35-point drop for RotoQL. And then another 37-point drop. Or, yeah, 20, 37, whatever. 37-point drop to DFS Army. So DFS Army is, I mean, damn near almost 100 points below Daily Fantasy Nerds at this point. So Daily Fantasy Nerds is pulling it off so far. We got RotoQL and DFS Army in fourth and fifth with 1070 and 1033. So So far, the conclusion after day 4 is Daily Fantasy Nerds is the most consistent. Fantasy Labs has been producing some pretty good lineups as well. I'll go over the pricing real quick with you guys for all these places. If you're interested in trying out any of these products, make sure you go down to my video description. I have promo codes and trial links where you can try these products out for free, or you can put the promo code in, get a discount on your membership. Um, I know Draft Dashboard's only $1 for the first month. Um, and then we got Fantasy Nerds. You can try one lineup out per day with them. So definitely get down in the description. Check out them links I got down there for these products if you like any of them. We got a link down there for Fantasy Labs as well. So far, Fantasy Nerds and Fantasy Labs are doing the best at $24.99 and $59. But I mean, if Fantasy Nerds is doing just as well as Fantasy Labs, at $24.99 sounding a lot better than that $60 Fantasy Labs. But we'll see how it plays out. We still got about 21 days left before the end, so there'll be thousands of points scored by then. So we'll see where they're at the end of the 25 days. I'm interested to see who pulls it out. And that's pretty much all I got for you here. If you're interested, if you like what I'm doing here, if you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. And also subscribe to the channel so that you get future videos, and hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I make new videos. That's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I'll do some more lineups tonight, and I'll make a video for you tomorrow showing where we're at. All right, good luck to everyone tonight. Have a good night.